do again is just to try to give you some guidelines to help stop the confusion. Now, I'm going to ask Vicki to get out of the golf cart, and we're going to talk to you about the blind spot in shooting a shotgun. You know, when you're driving in a car, looking at the rearview mirror, the back right-hand corner is referred to as the blind spot. That's why they put side mirrors on cars. You've got a blind spot when you're shooting a shotgun. Empty gun, dear?
Empty gun.
Okay, now, I want you to mount the gun just like you were shooting a quartering bird rising left to the camera. If you notice, Vicki can't see my hand here. As a right-handed shooter, this is her blind spot. Okay, you can put that down so you won't start shaking. All right, now, as a right-handed shooter, you want to kill the first bird right here. That's your break point on the first bird. When you kill that bird at that break point, you want to make sure that the other target is somewhere in this part of your peripheral circle, because then you'll have an unobstructed view of the second target. And you've heard us many times so far in this tape talk about you must see the second target before you move the gun, or you'll see the gun and miss the bird. We call it eyes first. We're gonna talk about that continually through the tape. In fact, we talk about that so much in clinics we get tired of saying it. Eyes first, then the gun. Eyes first, then the gun. You gotta see where the target is before you move the gun there. Now, once again, as a right-handed shooter, here's your blind spot, okay? You wanna make sure that when you shoot this target here, that your other target is somewhere in this part of your peripheral circle. If, however, the other target is here and in your blind spot, you won't be able to see it. You'll have to move the gun out of the way to find it, then hopefully find it, and now you've broken synchronization with the bird. The gun's going to be waving around like a paper bag in a tornado. You're probably going to see the gun and you're going to miss the target. So just be aware when setting up your break points in your pairs and making your plan, as a right-handed shooter, this is your blind spot. As a left-handed shooter, there's your blind spot, okay? So you want to have the second bird on every pair that you shoot. First bird here, second bird anywhere in this peripheral circle. Remember, low bird, high bird, right bird, left bird, whatever it is, you want to make sure that the second target in every pair you shoot is outside of the blind spot.
Now let's look at the